So okay. Hello. Hi, everybody on YouTube. Hello. Hi, everybody on Instagram. Happy Halloween. We are here live to read some tarot. We're going to have just a bit of fun. We're going to keep it lighthearted. We're going to keep it, keep it lighthearted. Keep it fun. All right. I do have a couple of thematic tarot decks, and on that note, they are a bit graphic, so please use your discretion in watching them or watching this live. If you have problems with gore and bones and seeing those things, maybe this might not be the stream for you to watch. But again, we're going to endeavor to make this a fun and safe stream. So if you want to see a message from the cards, come on in and have a seat. We're going to get right into the reading in a minute. I do want to say that the links to my social media and a list of the cards that I'm using are in the description. I think that covers it. Just as far as the chat goes for both my Instagram and my YouTube, please mind what you're saying here. I am trying to make this a safe place, like I said, and I will not tolerate any homophobic slurs. I will not tolerate any racist slurs, anything that goes against YouTube's anything that violates YouTube's guidelines will either be reported or be blocked. Action will be taken. And I can see what's going on in the chats. So please be mindful of that. I'm not asking that you agree with what I'm doing or how I'm doing it. But, the internet's a big place. You can always find something else to watch. So, I hope that's understandable. I hope you are okay with those terms. I am happy to help where I can, so please know that this is available for you to watch and playback. And in the chat, specifically on YouTube, I have linked my tip jar. It's right up here. And for those of you on my Instagram, the link to my tip jar is in my bio, so go ahead and have a look if you feel compelled to. All right, so we're gonna get right into our tarots. I have one oracle deck that might be considered appropriate for the time or thematically resonant with the time. I'm not comfortable using that deck, so we're gonna skip right into doing the tarot and see what we need to see from there. So let's get into some cards. I think what I'm going to do just to get us started is to get a baseline energy reading. And then if you guys have any questions over Instagram chats on YouTube, let me know and I'll do my best to answer them. Okay. All right. Let's see what we got. Okay. All right, you know what? We'll do two apiece. Why not? Actually, tell you what, we'll get some hidden and clarifying energy to start. Then we'll go deeper on each, I guess. Okay. All right. If you see me looking off to the side, I have a few candles set up on my windowsill, and I want to make sure that I don't light anything on fire. That would be very bad. So let's see. Ooh, okay. Let's see what we got. So how is everybody doing? It's been a hot minute since I have gone live. And specifically on my phone for you Instagram besties, it's been a minute because my phone will overheat, but I started having some interesting interactions with people in the chat over here, which is why I gave the quick disclaimer that I did at the beginning. Again, just because my desire is to have a fun, safe space for everybody. Please know that that's always my intention with my posts. I don't want to stop doing it, but if it gets grossly out of hand, I won't continue making videos. I don't want to be responsible for causing harm through my work. But that's, I don't want to cause harm, basically. Okay. So let's see what we need to see here. What do we need to see? Okay. Alrighty, one more here. One more. Okay. All right. For our clarifying energy, we're going to start with the Eight of Wands. Okay, we have the Eight of Wands. We have the Knight of Wands. Okay, we have the Knight of Wands. Let me show that off to you over here. There's the Eight of Wands. Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands. Okay. We have the Ace of Swords. Okay, Ace of Swords. Oh, that's fun. Okay, we have the Fool. Okay, we have the Fool. The Ten of Wands. Okay, and the Ten of Wands. Hello. Okay, we have the Page of Coins. Okay, and we have the Magician. Okay, so what's standing out quite a bit to me here is that you have some interesting energy coming around you because you're at a new beginning. Okay, you have the Fool and the Magician, and I don't know if you can see, probably can't see numbers, but the Fool and the Magician are the first and second cards in the deck, even though they're numbered 0 and 1. They're the first two cards in the tarot. So, you're starting new, you're starting fresh, you're starting almost from essentially nothing. Okay, and I'm saying that because you are at a point where there's been a lot of development, okay, specifically in your mental states, how you're thinking about certain things, okay? And this has possibly been brought on by some significant stresses, some things that you've put on your own shoulders. Okay, I think that's unframed for both. But again, back to the original point, this is this new beginning in the way that you're perceiving things has been brought on by some stresses that you're trying to deal with, right? Hello. Hi, Bridget. Hello. And, the way that you're dealing with things right now is that you're working on integrating, because part of this has had you calling back your sense of grounding and your sense of practicality. Okay. And because of all of this information that you're picking up on right now, it's now up to you to figure out how to practically use what you're learning at this time. Okay. But it's also a time for you to take action. Okay, because you have both the Eight of Wands and the Knight of Wands. Now, here's the thing. You might be feeling excessively stressed because it's all happening at once. Right? There's this Eight of Wands, there's this Knight of Wands. So there's a lot of it feels like there's this need for you to rush things a little bit. And I don't know, that's probably not going to be beneficial. But the energy is very high right now, again, because of these wands. Also, interestingly enough, you have energy that feeds the fire, so to speak. Okay. And I'm saying it like this because the wands are associated with fire, and you have the swords that are associated with air. Okay. It's a lot. Okay. It's a lot to deal with. But because this is a new energy, this is a new beginning, there's a possibility, in my mind, you have a 50% chance of success. It could go the other way. I don't know. That will be up to you to figure out what this new beginning will take. Yeah. Hello. Yeah, it will be up to you to figure out how this new beginning looks for you, right? Okay, let me show that off over on my Instagram over here. Okay. So let's see some hidden, actually that was the hidden energy. So let's see what we need to clarify what we're seeing right now. Okay. So we have the Eight of Cups. Okay, we have the Eight of Cups. Let me get that in there for you over on Instagram. Okay, there's our Eight of Cups. Okay, we have the Fool coming out again. Fun. Okay, all right. Here's our Fool energy. Oh, this is interesting. Interesting. We also have the Seven of Swords. Seven of Swords. Let me show off our Fool card over here, Instagram. Okay. We have the Knight of Cups. Okay. Knight of Cups. Okay. We have the Two of Swords. There's our Two of Swords. We have the Ten of Cups. Okay. All right. And we have Strength. It's interesting. Okay. So I'm going to talk about this Eight of Cups and our Fool card here right off the bat, because those are very much standing out to me in that, and actually I'm going to bring the Seven of Swords up as well. Okay. Because there is a sense of you moving past, you're taking the opportunity for this new beginning. Okay. And you're using it to move past some hurts and some disappointments, some very painful things that have happened to you. Okay, all of that is being left behind, and you're turning away from it now. Whereas, before, you may have had some things that you were holding on to because you needed to heal from them. You needed to look at them and see what you might have to um, do in order to do that. Now that's been it's been deeply emotional. Okay, and I'm gonna hold up the Knight of Cups and the Two of Swords here. So the Two of Imps in this case. It's been deeply emotional this time because, I feel like the Seven of Swords energy was very unexpected. Okay. Hi, over there on Instagram. I am here. Um, it's been deeply unexpected. Whatever this hurt and deception has caused you some pain, but it's also caused you to have this sense of pause because, again, it was unexpected and you don't know what to do with it, right? Now it's the time where you're at this threshold and saying, you know what, I can't hold on to this emotion anymore. I need to release it so I can move on and I can go. I'm being called to go down this new road and I have no clue what's going on. I don't know what's going to come next. Okay. But if it means that along the way I find happiness and abundance, then maybe this transition, maybe this movement forward is going to be worth it. Maybe it is worth it. Maybe I do have what it takes to try. Okay. Yeah, you have what it takes to try, especially if it means that you find your happiness along the way. Even if you don't, I feel compelled to say that, even if you don't find what you're looking for in this phase, your happiness is out there. Okay, you're bringing your own unique individual aspects to this situation, and however it goes down, you will find a place where your hurts don't, generally your hurts don't define you. What has caused you pain, the mistakes you've made, those are all stepping stones, right? You don't have to define yourself by your pain, by the people who have caused you pain. You don't have to define yourself by the mistakes you made, okay? The fact that you're moving on and transitioning is important because the opportunity to find this happiness again, find this happiness again is going to, it's waiting. I feel like it's waiting. Okay, it's waiting to be found, and you're being called to go out there and find it. Okay, I hope that made sense. For those of you that know the tarot or would like to offer any interpretations, the chats are open if you are interested in sharing. I'd like to see what you might have to say if you feel safe to share it. Okay. Alrighty. Let's see what else we need to see. Let's do a standard read. How we normally will. Oops. Okay. All right, we're getting spicy here. Yeah, we're definitely getting spicy here. Okay, slow down. Okay. So, I'm drawing some more cards. We're gonna clarify Actually, what we're going to do is we're going to draw a couple of cards from each deck, and then we'll clarify it. We'll clarify it as necessary, I think. Okay. So starting us off here, okay, we have the 8 of coins. Okay. Have the 8 of coins. There it is for Instagram. 8 of coins. We have the Hierophant. Okay. We have the Death card, which is interesting. I'm kind of glad we're seeing it for this period of time. And I'll explain why in a minute here. Okay. So, okay, yep. We also have Justice. Like that. Yeah, we have Justice. We have the Hermit. Okay, we have the Hermit. And we have the Ace of Swords. Okay, we have the Ace of Swords. Okay. Let me keep going here. See what we can see. What I'm doing right now is I'm drawing a couple of cards from each deck, and we're going to read it as a very large picture. And then, because we're talking about this transitional period, about going back out and hello. Because we're talking about this transitional period of going out and leaving the hurts and things behind, I want to get as broad of a picture as we can find for this. Any kind of help that may be given to whoever's viewing. Hopefully it's resonant with you. And again, if you have anything to share in the chats or the comments, let me know. Okay. Let's see what else we need here. We have the 2 of Bats. This is the 2 of Swords. Okay. We have the 6 of Wands. It's the 6 of Imps here. Okay. And we also have the Queen of Cups. This is the Queen of Ghosts, if you can see that here. There it is for my Instagram besties. Hello. Okay. Alrighty. Let's see. What else? Okay. We have the 5 of Cups. So 5 of Cups. We have the 5 of Hazards, or the 5 of Coins in this deck. Okay. And we have the 10 of Cups. Okay, this is coming out again. Hello. Do I have a Halloween deck? Yes, I do. And actually, we worked with it. One of you in the chat comments, one of you in the chat comments has actually worked together yesterday. And I do have a Halloween specific deck. This is called, I'm doing a terrible job of showing the cards. It's called the Halloween Tarot. This is by Kipling West. Okay, so there's the box for this deck in specific. But yes, this is the deck we worked with yesterday. Okay. I love this deck. This is so cute. It's cute because one of the through characters, or one of the characters that comes through in all the cards, is this little cat character, whom I've affectionately nicknamed Buddy for no other reason than it's adorable. So there's the Halloween deck. I think I may have mentioned it at the beginning of the stream, but some of these cards are a bit graphic. So anybody new coming into the chat, please use discretion when viewing the lives. If you're sensitive to blood and exposed body parts, maybe this might not be the stream you want to come in on. Okay. So, see what else we need to see here. Okay, what else do we need to see? Okay. Okay, we have the Seven of Wands. The Seven of Wands. Okay, we have the Knight of Wands. I'm sorry, over here. Here you go. Okay, Seven of Wands. Knight of Wands. Okay. And we have, we have the Five of Wands coming out as well. Okay. Two more decks, and then I promise we'll get into this message here. Okay. All right. We have the Five of Swords. There it is up close. Five of Swords. Five of Swords. Okay. We have the Ace of Cups. Okay. Here's our Ace of Cups. Alrighty. And we have the Three of Cups. Okay. There's our Three of Cups. Okay. All right. Okay, and one more card, one more set here. Okay. One more set here. Okay, we have the Page of Cups. I feel like this might be a repeat, but here's the Page of Cups. Okay. We have the Seven of Wands. I feel like we got that out again. Seven of Wands, and okay, here's another repeat card, the Five of Wands. Okay. So there's a lot here because I did pull a significant number of cards, but the thing that seems to be standing out quite a bit here is that there is significant change going on. Okay, and that, it makes sense because of the time we're in. This is a transitional period. And things seem to be calming down quite a bit. What I just did, what I just did here was I picked out all of our major arcanas, okay? And you do have several here, so I'm going to read it in terms of what I'm seeing from the majors, and then we'll go into the minors and we'll talk about the repeat cards that I'm seeing here. Okay, now I did say at the beginning of this draw for this portion of the reading that we're getting the Death card coming out here, and this is all about the transition. Okay, this is about the energy shifting and changing This is about making space for the new by releasing the old. Okay. It's a chance to really pause and reflect. Okay, because it's not that the energy is leaving. You can't create or destroy energy. You can only use it in the time it's meant to be used. Okay, and that's exactly what this time period is suggesting to me, right? It's this isn't something to be feared, right? This change isn't something to be feared. Okay, it's usable energy, and it might feel big, it might feel scary, it might be unknown, but that's exactly what you have to tap into. Okay, and I like that I say it like that because we have the Hierophant here. Okay, to me, the Hierophant is, well, traditionally you can interpret it as rules, traditions, orthodoxy, but to put a personal sense on it, this is about your morals and your values and your basically the operating system you want to go for. Okay, this isn't, it isn't. Okay, let's leave it at that. This is the operating system that you want to go for right now. Okay, now, because this is such a transitional period, things that may have looked stable and steady to you aren't anymore. They don't look right. They don't feel right. It just isn't there anymore. Okay, and part of this change that you're making may have you stepping back. Okay, it may have you doing things differently. Okay, and you may have to reassess the path that you're going down. Okay, and this is, I have to say I really like the Hermit and the Hierophant together because this is a great time to rediscover your personhood. All right, because things are pausing, things are taking, things are slowing down. So you have the time to do this reflecting, this rediscovery. Okay. Okay. And in all of that, you're going to find your sense of balance again. You're going to find the way that you're going to find the best way to take responsibility for yourself at this time. Okay. This is judgment. This is looking at, the way, this is looking at the way you've done things, answering for what has worked, what hasn't worked, and then making the changes you need to make. Okay, and in all of that, there's something to be found with all of this work. Okay, it's work. It is definitely work. Okay. So let's get into the minor arcana. That's this pile here, and it's a lot. What is coming through? Let me find all of the repeats here. Okay, what's coming through here is that there's a lot of fire energy that is potentially causing some emotional conflict. Okay. Let me see what else I can do here. Okay. Excuse me. Oh, excuse me. Okay. There's been some conflict. Okay. There's definitely been a lot of, yeah, there's been some conflict. There's been some stress. There's been some stuff going down in your space. Okay. And I think it has to do primarily with the fact that there has been some deception. There has been some things that you potentially have signed up for or have agreed to do without actually thinking, without actually thinking about the consequences of what's been going on. So there's the Seven of Swords and the Five of Swords. It's a unique situation because I don't think you were necessarily given the full story before you decided to do what you wanted to, before you decided to do the thing that you're now kind of stuck in. And because you weren't necessarily given the full story, the sense of conflict has come up. Okay. Because in essence, you did get what you signed up for, but it wasn't necessarily the healthiest or the right thing for you. Okay, and now you're sitting there with this pile of half-baked stuff in front of you and thinking, I wasn't given everything I needed to make this what it could have been, right? And that's been tough. Okay, but again, remember that we're transitioning away from that. This is probably something that has happened in either in your recent past or in a past that has taken you some time to get here from. I hope that has made sense in some way. Let me see what else here. Because we're moving away. Okay. Because we're moving away from these disappointments, it's starting to make room for new lessons, especially where it comes to our emotional states. How basically we're learning how to use what we're feeling right now. Okay, and we're using that to take the actions we need to take. Okay, specifically in what's in our emotional body and how that's fueling our what passions, what inspirations our emotions are fueling right now. Okay. Seven of Wands. The other thing that is coming up again here is that we have the Five of Coins, we have the Five of Cups here as well. So again, some deeply held emotions here, specifically where the disappointments are, right? Again, the thing is, because again with the transition, we're looking up from the spilled milk, we're looking up from the dumped candy, we're looking up and seeing what it is that really been behind, right? The trick that we have up our sleeve with this is that we're not doing this alone. We don't have to do this alone, right? Because this Five of Hazards, this Five of Coins is saying, actually, there's help for you. It's waiting to be asked for, because there's no shame. There is no shame in asking for help. Okay? There is no shame for asking for help, because again, like I said, this path, this new beginning is big. We don't know what's going on just yet, but we're going to figure it out. Okay. Like I said, we have the Two of Swords here. We don't know what's going on, but we're going to figure it out, and we have help to figure it out. Okay. Now, with regards to where you've been here, you have made significant progress. Okay. And you need to give yourself a chance to celebrate that progress. Okay. It's important that you do that for yourself, because with all of this, it's easy to get swept up in the energy. But with all of this, it may have you feeling like, I don't have what it takes. I've lost sight of the original purpose for me getting into this in the first place. Well, okay, that may be fair, and you might not have given yourself a chance to rest. Okay, for now, give yourself a little bit of praise. Humble brag. You've earned it right now. Okay, whatever this is, has been a lot to handle. Okay, it's been a lot to handle, but again, you've brought in new ways of thinking. Okay, and it's time. The sense of needing to integrate it now is coming back in. Okay, integrate it in a way that helps you understand what kind of pitfalls you might come up against, right? Because it's easy when you feel things change. It may feel very positive and very happy, and you might be super motivated to do all sorts of things, which is great. I don't ever suggest ignoring that kind of energy, but you also need to integrate the knowledge of your personhood and what you're capable of doing with your energy. Basically, what I'm saying is, what are your boundaries, and how are you going to maintain the new energy you're bringing in? Okay. For the rest of this, let's look. Okay. We have the Seven of Pentacles here. Oh no, Seven of Pentacles. 8, 7. So okay. So again, going back to our Six of Wands energy, this is exactly why I say give yourself a chance to humble brag a little bit. Okay, you've put in so much work. Okay, you've done so much to get yourself where you need to be, where you need to go. Okay, and again, progress is being made. So humble brag. Please give yourself a chance to do that. People are seeing the work you're doing. Okay, and it might not look like much right now. Okay, but you have so much to offer. Okay, and it's just a matter of pushing yourself that much further. Again, within your boundaries, within your means. It just means that you're so close. You're so very close. Okay. Okay. So let's see the rest of the cards here. I'm going to look at, you know what? This is all cups. Okay. We have the Ten of Cups. We have the Three of Cups. We have the Ace of Cups. And we have the Queen of Cups. Okay. So again, this part suggests just so much emotion to me. And in fact, I'm going to go through the rest of this and pull whatever cards I have. Okay. Because a lot of, a lot of this is deeply emotional. Okay. And, you have new opportunities in terms of your emotional and spiritual growth here, which is great. I love the fact that this is coming up for you because, again, transitional period. Love to see it. Okay. Love to see it, even though it might suck. Okay. There's your Ace of Cups. The nice part is that you have such a deep emotional connection, especially where it comes to your support system. Okay, and if some of you are still watching here, you know who you are, and I love you all very much. But again, this is representative of your support system and the kinds of people and energy you have around you right now. They're taking part in you developing your sense of happiness because you know that they know that you're going to make it big, especially where your happiness is concerned. The way that you're emotionally and spiritually developing. Okay? Okay, and just as they know that they will be able to nurture themselves, they know that they can help you find a safe place and a safe way of nurturing yourself and nurturing the things you're feeling. Okay? So what I'm going to do here, I'm actually going to sort this part of the reading by the suits, because that, to me, there's a lot to be figured out from that as well. And I hope you'll give me a minute to do this, because I do think there are some interesting things to be said here. This is Wands. Okay, Wands, and Majors. Okay. So it looks very much... Okay, what's interesting here is that when I count out each of the suits, we have both six cards out of the cups and 6 cards out of the wands. So yeah, it's emotional, like I keep saying. It's emotional, and it's emotional in a way that is inspiring. It's inspiring a lot of passions, a lot of inspiration, and it could be fear, because I think there's some cards that suggest fear. These in specific, the 5 of Wands coming out as a repeat. Okay, but especially if you're using this sense of fear to grow and make changes, I think that might be beneficial to look at. Okay, even if it is frightening, even if it is scary. Okay, get some cards. There we go. So let's see. Let's see how much deeper we can go with this energy, because I think we've gotten pretty well and deep with that. Okay, so let's see. Actually, you know what? Let's have a water break. Let's have a water break, guys. Hydrate, please, if you have not already. And also, if you're watching this on the fly, if you're trick-or-treating right now, please be safe. Please know that I hope you're having fun, and yeah, I will definitely see you in the next video, but I will also see you after this. Cheers. Okay. Alrighty. Okay. So let's see what kind of let's see what else we need to see. Okay, I have two other smaller piles of cards. We're going to use that to clarify the hidden energy, and then we're just clarifying the energy right now. Okay, so we have the star. Okay, we have the star. We have the I believe this is the King of Wands. Okay. Unfortunately, with a couple of these decks, it's kind of hard to tell which is the king and which is the queen. I think this might be the King of Wands. If I see something else that suggests it, suggests otherwise, we'll make corrections. But here is the King of Wands. We have the Four of Hazards, or the Four of Coins. Okay. We have the Ace of Coins. This is the Ace of Pumpkins. I'm not showing. Sorry, guys. I'll go through them again for you on Instagram. We have the Page of Blades. Page of Blades. Okay, the Page of Swords. And we have the Six of Coins in reverse. Okay, so there's the Six of Coins in reverse. Page of Blades. Okay, we have the Ace of Coins, or the Ace of Pumpkins. Okay. We have the Four of Coins, or the Four of Hazards. Okay. We have the King of Wands. And we have the Star. Okay. Well, something here is telling me you need to just stop being stingy. Okay, and I'm getting here because we have the Four of Coins and the Six of Coins in reverse. There's something here that's saying I can't be generous, I can't be open-hearted with my resources, because if I do that, I won't be getting anything back and I'll be losing what I have. Okay, that's a little bit of a bummer, because it's putting you in such it's a lack mindset that you don't need to be continuing on with. Okay, you're going through a lot, right? It's emotional. It's just it doesn't feel good, and right now I totally get right now. If you need to step back, that's fine. Okay. Especially, and it's okay, because you have the Hermit card coming out again. So there's something that you're needing to gain some understanding over again. And that's okay. That's totally fine. But you do need to understand that it is very much okay to let go a little bit. Okay. How are you going to let go a little bit? Well, realize that this is an opportunity for a new mindset, a new way of thinking. Okay. Because you have this page, you picked up a lot of information along the way of getting to this portion of the message. Okay. And it is hard when you don't have a clue as to what's going on, right? It doesn't feel, nothing about this feels right. It's not normal. It's weird. You might not feel like you have a means of navigating this path because it's so meandering, and the you got a lot of hairpin turns coming at you, right? Here's the thing, here's the thing, is that not only do you have a compass to guide you, and that compass is your intuition, okay? Not only that, you have authority over how intensely you feel your emotions, okay? You be feeling everything all at once, right? It is up to you to understand how you're feeling. Okay, let me try that again. How you're feeling, how you're thinking about things, and how intensely you're feeling. Okay? Once this release, this opening up comes in, you're going to find that there are new opportunities to be had. You're being presented. I mean, in this deck in specific, you're being presented with a lot of essentially a basket full of sweet treats, right? And that's thematically presented this way. And also, 'tis the season. Happy Halloween! If I haven't said it already. What this means outside of the theming is that you are going to be presented with so many good, wonderful, awesome, amazing things, but you have to let go of the old that you're still holding on to. And I think that's the whole thrust of this entire live stream, is that the energy's changed and you're being called to let it go. Okay? So there's the Ace of Pumpkins, the Ace of Coins. Okay? Let's see what else we need to see, please. Let's treat that as our hidden energy. Okay, clarifying energy. Well, no, let's just keep going in terms of clarifying. Clarifying even further, we have the Devil. Interesting card. Hello, how are you? We have that was the Devil. We have the Seven of Wands. Okay, we have the Seven of Wands. We have the Empress. Okay, we have the Empress. All right, we have the Two of Ghosts, or the Two of Cups. Okay. We have the Eight of Coins. Okay. Eight of Coins. And we have the Four of Coins coming out again in terms of a repeat card. So, yeah, this energy, this resistant energy feels familiar. Okay. Sure, if you feel safe to ask, I'm happy to help, but please mind boundaries, okay? I am happy to help, but if you feel safe, to, yeah. I'm a little bit scattered because I'm managing a lot at once, but again, I am happy to help, okay? Again, back to the reading. This resistant energy does feel familiar, but it is a chance to come out of our shell. Basically, come out of our shell, release this, and know that we have. Yeah, release this, release. Just release, let go. It might take a couple of tries, but we have we have the capability of going forward as we need to. Okay. Alrighty, I have a question in the chat, and I will do my best to answer it for you. So this is message from your person. Okay. So let's see what we need to see. I'm doing okay. It's been a little bit of a busy week, but I am very, very happy with my progress so far. And in fact, I have a break tomorrow because I have some family coming in. So I am really excited. Okay. Okay, and so the way I'm going to structure this for you is that I'm going to get a card for you. I am going to get a card for your person, and then we're going to get the bridging energy, if that's okay. All right, so for you and your person, and you will please take this portion of the energy as it resonates. I have the Fool, which suggests a new beginning, a new start. Okay, and I have the Hanged Man, which suggests a surrender, a shift in perspective, or a means of looking at things from a different angle. Okay. So yeah, there's a new start, a new perspective coming in. Okay, and the bridging energy here between you and your person is the Moon. Okay, so there's something in your situation that doesn't seem clear right now. It's a little bit muddy. The waters are a bit murky around this. Generally, and I'm going to read all three cards together now. This new beginning has you looking down a road where it just sort of trails off. It's like going down, and to give you an example, I have family that lives basically out in the middle of the desert. I am in a desert situation right now. And there's no light on the road that I have to take to see this family, right? So the road just trails off into the darkness. Okay, that makes me nervous. But the point of me mentioning this is that the road for you and your person might look like that right now. And in order to make it a little bit clear, it might have, you might have to look at your situation from a different angle. Okay. All right. Let's see some hidden and clarifying energy, please. All right. Hidden and clarifying energy, please. What do we need to see? All right. Okay. So our hidden energy is the 10 of bats. In this case, it's the 10 of swords. One or both of you have experienced some severe hurt. Okay. I'm going to let it hang a little bit like that, because if you resonate with it, you know what that feels like. Okay. You know what that situation is. It's also not my place to speculate. So again, take that as you resonate. But I think that's part of why, this road sort of just trails off into the dark. Okay. And it's not really clear. And you don't want to repeat this energy again, because, oh my God, ow. Right. Let's see our clarifying energy here. Okay, you also have the 5 of Swords, which, again, there's part of the situation that you kind of don't want to go back to. again, because it hurts. Gross. No. With this Five of Swords, I will say here that there's a victory right alongside defeat, right? You got, there's something in the past with the situation that had you getting what you wanted at the expense of potentially what you had. Again, resonate as you will with it. If not, it's okay. It's okay. But the point is to know that you are at a new beginning, and even if it looks murky, there's still a way of seeing. Yeah, there's still a way of seeing things from a different angle, and in fact, that might help you get a light down the road, if you will take the metaphor. Okay. All right. Well, I hope that helped. I hope that was, I hope that helped. All right. So I'm gonna go for another 10 or so minutes. If you guys have any more questions, if you guys have any comments or concerns, I am happy to help where I can. Sorry about the camera. Glad to help. Happy Halloween. Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna call it quits in about 10 minutes or so. Again, questions, comments, concerns, I'm happy to help. Okay. I think what I'm gonna do is pull another chunk of cards to close this out. Yeah, close this out. I'm excited and happy to have had this time with you guys. I hope that you have found a message here that can help you get through the coming days. Again, my links are posted in the chat for my Insta besties. That will be in the bio. And hopefully we can make this a more regular thing because I like going live. I like hanging out with you guys like this and connecting. Just connecting one-to-one like this is fun for me, and I'm very grateful to have this time. Very grateful. Oh, you know what? I need to tell the story before we clear off here. One of the problems that I had was that my webcam was looking very blurry. So if you go back in my archive of videos, you may see videos that have a giant blur right in the center of the frame. And I did not realize how bad that was. I thought it was my glasses. I have a very old pair of glasses right now, and I thought it was just my glasses making it look weird. I was like, okay, it's going to be fine. I can fix it in post. No, that was not it. It was my webcam, and I got really frustrated. There's a couple of videos that I had to film on my phone, which is doable, but it takes forever to offload. Oh my God. Takes forever to offload. Turns out, I did not actually realize that there was a protective sheeting or a protective sticker over the lens that I had not completely removed. And that was what had gotten cloudy. That was what was causing the blur. So, that's on me. My bad entirely. I'm laughing because it was literally just peeling it off and it fixed it. I'm trying to go in and reinstall my camera drivers. I'm trying to figure out if I can edit that out. nothing worked. Nothing worked because, of course, it was as simple as taking the protective film off the lens of my webcam. Duh. So that's one of the reasons why we're coming back to lives like this. It's whatever. That's my brain not working at optimum. It's fine. It's fine. I'm laughing. Oh no. Okay. Here we go. Let's get a final message for this reading and then we will call it quits. Okay. All right. So, for a final message, this is given in gratitude for all of you being here, for having this time together. Thank you so much. If you are interested in seeing more, all of my information is in the description. There's a like, subscribe, and the bell buttons of my standard videos if you want to see more videos like that. Insta Besties, thank you for tuning in. I love you guys so much. Both of these will be saved in playback, Instagram and YouTube. If you want to come back to this video, I'm happy to have you. I'm happy to see interpretations if you know how to read the cards. But again, I'm glad to have helped, and don't hesitate to get in touch if you have any questions, comments, or concerns. Okay? So let's see what our final message will be. Okay, you got the Hierophant. There's the Hierophant. Okay. We have the Nine of Wands. Okay, we have the Nine of Wands. All right. We have the King of Swords. Okay. We have the King of Swords. We have the Tower. Okay. There's the Tower. We have the Six of Ghosts. Okay. And the Six of Ghosts. We have Strength. Okay. And we have the Ace of Cups. Okay. So the thing that really stands out to me right now is that, yeah, there's a lot going on. There is a lot going on, and things are changing very rapidly. Okay. But the very, very basic reminder here is to remember who you are. Okay? Remember who you are, because the things that are crumbling away from you are meant to, they're meant to do so. They're meant to be they're meant to be rubble. The energy that's leaving us right now it's meant to crumble. It served us in its time, and now it's time to release it so we can actually bring things into our space that are new and possibly healthier for us. Okay. Yes, it's going to take work. This crumbling, this figuring out what is moving on. It's going to take work to figure out. It's going to be a test of our endurance and perseverance. Okay. But it's not so insurmountable. You can get over this hump. You can get over this. You can get over this mountain because you're strong enough to do so. Realize it or not, you are very strong. Okay. Maybe you're the kind of person that people will say, "How she's the strongest person I know. He's the strongest person I know. They're so tough. They can handle anything." Right? that might not be as much of a compliment as I'm trying to make it out to be. But the point is that this energy's hard. This tower energy is weird. Okay. But it's it's manageable. You can do it. Okay. And the way you do that, the way you can effectively do that, if you so desire for it to be this way, is recognize that you are in your own authority. You know what you're thinking. You know how you're feeling. You know what it's going to take to navigate this part of your journey. Okay. And on top of that, this will have you reconnecting, this new emotional beginning, this new spiritual growth, this new opportunity for spiritual growth is going to help you reconnect with the things that you may have felt you lost along the way. Okay. So that's going to call it for this stream, you guys. Thank you so much for being here, for sitting with me and hopefully enjoying this reading. I appreciate you for being here. I appreciate everything that you've allowed me to do for you. I'll see you in another live, but I'll definitely see you in another video. Stay strong, stay safe. I love you guys lots, and I will see you very, very soon. Bye, everybody.